All right, guys, let's get into our first topic of the evening. Let's waste no more time. Batman 1989 2.0, a true grail, because the way the community has reacted to this is very exciting. And I am very excited to see people that excited about a figure like this, especially a 2.0, because that can be sort of a divisive thing depending upon who you ask in this community. But now when it comes to Batman 89, Zach, Oxfather, I want to start with you, bro. This Batman 89, I don't know how big of a fan you are of 89. I've only seen 89 once. I thought it was pretty good. I have not seen the other ones. I've gotten a lot of flack for that. But when I get to Kiko's, I'm sure maybe he'll get me to watch Back to the Future and Batman and all that good stuff. But Zach, what do you think about this figure? Is this going to be a true grail for people? Because it's seeming like people are pretty excited about it.
I think so. I think obviously it's on pre-order, so I don't know if it's a grail yet. But I think down the line, I think it's going to be good. I think if they make the improvements that they need to from the first version, I think it will be. I think the base is kind of the biggest letdown for me. It takes up way too much space, and you kind of have to pose your figure behind the diorama. So pretty much everyone that I've talked to, for the most part, has said they're getting the regular version. So, I guess we'll see what happens with which one truly becomes the grail. But I think it's great. I think the head plates, or the mouth plates rather, look great. Hot Toys obviously kills it with the rolling eyeball system. And I'm excited for people that love this character to have a second shot at it. I am not the biggest 89 fan. I like the movie. But I think I just have one Batman in the collection. I think I'm good with that for now. I think it looks good. I'm happy that everyone can pick it up if they'd like without paying crazy aftermarket prices.
You know what's crazy, Zach? You raise a really good point. The base on this one is really dope, and this is the standard edition. Like, it has the DX base with the lights on the sides. That's really cool. And the Batman logo. I even said, I was like, if I wanted this figure, I'd almost want this base too. Because, like, say you want to put it, like, say you don't have as much space for the diorama or whatever. This standard version is pretty dope, bro. Do
the lights actually function? Because I think so. I think sometimes on some of the newer figures they have the lights, but they don't actually
that's crazy
turn on.
Let's see, let me see if
I know they did that with Iron Man stuff also.
Because
like you would have the battery thing, but there would be no electronics in there.
Right I swore it did, which is crazy because
with movie logo, so maybe not.
I think they have the stuff in there, but I don't think
that would be a
letdown.
It works. That would be a letdown, because like, why even have it at all at that point? But
I don't know. Save
it's
the
Hot
molds,
Toys,
I guess.
You never know. But anyway, Kiko, Batman 89. I'm not, honestly, I can't remember how big of a fan you are of this. So you're gonna have to let me know. Is this a grail for you?
So, as I said, going back to some of my earliest childhood memories, and I feel like we do this every show. We're talking about my childhood memories, whether it be the Power Rangers or something ridiculous like that. But do you ever remember? Is TGI Friday still a thing? The restaurant?
Rebecca Black,
Well, the show, obviously the song, but that wonderful place back when they used to have strawberry applesauce. I don't know if you remember this, but the kids' meals used to have strawberry applesauce that you could get instead of fries. And I would get that every single time with my chicken tendies. But I had my birthday party at TGI Fridays, and my dad got me the Batman Bruce Wayne Manor cave, from the 89 Batman thing from Kenner, one of the coolest little things ever. And so this was really the departure from, the Adam West Batman, the pretty, pow, pop, ding, all that type of stuff, to where you get this more noir, very dark, gothic Tim Burton. This is the first iteration of this Dark Knight, if you want to call it that. And that's fantastic. And why I kind of gravitate towards that, because you got the maniacal version of Jack Nicholson's Joker, which was quite a difference from, the Alex Romero, like hee hee ha ha with the painted on mustache. It was just such a dark representation of the character. And I think that's why people loved it. So going back to this it's pretty special. I got the original Nicholson, the two Nicholson Jokers, as well as this. And it's funny you mentioned it, because some people, whenever a 2.0 comes out, they're like, fuck, I'm so upset. I just lost my investment and things like that. But I'm really excited about this, because we might talk about it in a minute. I'm going to put the other one in the Batmobile, because there you go. And we may be talking about this. I think that's the third vehicle I'm going to have to go, because I didn't expect this coming, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But the thing about the original one that needed some help is, I don't know if they're going to do this on the back, but there was a plate on the back of the head where you had to pop it off and mess with the eyes. And it's the one where it's like the trigger that rolled both eyes separately or together. And the thing is, when I was doing a photo yesterday, it broke. to where only one eye moves now.
Oh,
So he's stuck in forever the cross eye type of thing. So I'm gonna have to get in there and figure that out. But I understand why they switched to the singular, parallel rolling eye system as
Right.
opposed to just that toggle. So that's going to be a major improvement. The cape is something that was really, really bad on this last one. If they can fix that, then this will be an absolutely iconic piece of nostalgia for a lot of people. And the people so excited about this, it's kind of like that age demographic where you wouldn't think a lot of people were into this version of Batman. Depending on your age and when you grew up, a lot of people went with like the Batman Forever and Val Kilmer, maybe even George Clooney or Christian Bale as your Batman. But to see so many people throwing the love towards Michael Keaton, the original Dark Knight, it's pretty awesome, man. And I know people are hype about the Flash. I get that. And they even hit it out of the park with the trailer. Yeah, I'm Batman. Of course they're going to do that. And it's good. Back to the base. I'm officially saying, people hold me to it on this stream, I'm not doing deluxe anymore with the bases. I just don't have the room for it. It has to be something really exceptional base wise for me to have to pull the trigger, because where are you going to put that thing, display wise, unless you have a display that specifically can hold something like that. For me, and the way mine is set up, it's not happening. So why would I put that and just leave it in its box? So I love that they're doing these big dynamic bases. I feel like with the kind of the invention of InArt and coming into the scene, they've really upped their diorama base game in the past 6, 7, 8 months. So that's incredible to see, but I'm definitely not getting the base, but I will be getting a second one for sure.
yeah. This is really cool though, Kiko. It's, and that's what I love about, this, because we have options. You can get the diorama base with the gargoyle booty, or you could get the one without it. You could get the standard Batman logo and take up a lot less space. Sucks the lights don't light up like I hope they would, but I'm glad that Oxfather pointed that out for us. Sometimes it looks like there's something there, but it's not. So, at the end of the day, what are you going to do? But this Batman, yeah, I'm really excited for everyone going to get this. I guess we're going to see how it turns out with Flash, because clearly they're probably going to make one from that film too. So I guess we're going to see how many diehards there are out there that want both, because there's going to be another Keaton Batman. It's going to be an older version, but if you only had to get one,
are they going to wait for the definitive? Are they going to wait for the definitive?
For the definitive, the Flash 2 version? No. But I think the definitive would be this one. So this is the iconic OG, and I think a lot of people would go for this. But
yeah,
I guess
they fix the cape, man. If they fix the cape, then I think it's an absolute 10 out of 10, because that was the biggest drawback. Because you should never have to get a custom piece to make a figure worthwhile. And the biggest drawback of this original figure is the cape is god awful. So if they fix the cape, which it looks like they have, that's going to be a huge, huge plus.
Right. And I'm putting a poll in the chat now for people to vote in deluxe or standard Batman. I should have put also neither, but I forgot and I already posted it. So it's done. So, we're just going to have to roll with it. That said, guys, thank you so much for your thoughts on that one. Let's go ahead and move to our next topic.